Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to the show. We guys are doing all that, having a wonderful day on this 24th November 2024. This is a thank you, a special mention from my friend DZ95. I don't know what's his name right now because he changed it and we're talking a while. And the reason I want to say thank you, because it's a thank you, is you see, we were best friends. Me and DZ, we were best friends. Talked every single day. And then we had some beef, and ultimately speaking, we stopped talking. And you see, life is gonna put people in your life. Life is gonna put people in your life. I don't know if that's how you say it, but I don't care. That are actively amazing people. DZ, we didn't talk for 7 months, and of course I tried to reach out, but then he didn't use TikTok, so what was the point of reaching out if you don't use the platform? But it's okay. See, DZ started talking. He went into my life. I think it was Thursday. Might have been Friday. I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember. But it came into my life in a day I really need somebody to talk to. I was doing bad. I was having a bad day. Doesn't matter why. Matter that I was like having a bad day. And DZ, I had the pleasure of being his friend for now more than a year. I would say July was a year of friendship. So I would say year and a half maybe. I'm not good at math. But see, once again, me and DZ were best friends. Did it suck that we stopped being friends? Absolutely. But you know what? He came back into my life a day that I really needed him. And ultimately speaking, your friends, you're gonna spend months without talking to them. It doesn't matter. I'm really grateful that I have a friend like that. I'm really grateful that a friend came back the day I needed him. And yeah, it's such a weird thing. Such a weird thing. On all days, we could have talked. We talked the day that I needed him. And I think that's faith. I think faith is gonna put people in your life that are really not necessarily I want to say not necessarily important for you, but then being a friend is really important. But you see, it's such a hard thing. Like, for example, your parents are going to be super important, right? Your wife is going to be super important. Your kids are going to be super important. And then you're going to put a friend in your life and you're going to say, yeah, it's a friend. It's cool that I have a friend. It's one of my best friends, but it's a friend, you know? And then you realize that those people that were there when you were... Okay. So, such an asshole. You have a lot of friends, right? Because we have a lot of friends, then it's like, okay, well, I have best friend, I have close friend, but they're friends, right? And then you have a bad day. And you realize that those friends are not there for you. And then you realize that there's a friend that was there for you. And ultimately speaking, it's a friend. It's not that important because you have many of them, but the fact that he was there on that day was important. And it sucks because I would like to say like, oh, bro, the fact that we were friends for so long is important, but I've had friends that I've been friends with decades. I have friends that I've been friends with for 3-4 years. A lot of friends that came in my life when I started making content, and those people, they're not there for me. They're not there, and I'm not blaming them, nor should you blame them. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to be reliable friends. It's okay to just be friends. You don't have to be a reliable one. But then you have a friend that's reliable, and like, holy shit, I'm so lucky. So yeah, a long story to say thank you. And bro, listen, I think it's all a question of perception. I think it's all a question of there's moments where you think about your friends, right? And like, oh, I wonder how they're doing. And weirdly speaking, some of those times that you're wondering how your friend is doing, they'll go through shit. They'll be going through shit as you talk to them. Like, hey, I don't know why I thought about you today. Well, that person was dealing with shit. And I just want to say thank you. I just did a video saying thank you to people that were there for me when I needed them. And how I thought, well, you know what, we're not that close, so it's okay if you're not there for me, right? But those people were there for me, so I'm very thankful for that. And ultimately speaking, it's not a question. I know I said that it was a question of timing, but ultimately speaking, as long as your friend is there, it's important, you know? And I know I'm rambling a little bit, but it's a beautiful thing. You spend years thinking that friends are just friends. You spend years thinking that I want to lock in. I don't need friends. I don't need people in my life. I want to lock in work. And then there's an instance where you end up you're alone. Fuck. And that instant that you're alone, you're like, this is my fault. I did that to myself. I pushed away good people. I wasn't a good friend, I guess. But you meet good people that you want to be good friend with. Yesterday, and again, it's not about me, right? Yesterday, I saw one of my friend. She had a really tough day, really tough day, and I just commented on her video, and me and her, we joke a lot. We joke a lot. There's a lot of flirting. There's a lot of joking. It's like she's amazing. Um, but then her message was, I said, hey, "Why you look so sad?" And her message was, "I'm just a sad little guy." And mostly out of pity. Mostly out of pity, I made a video for her. It was supposed to be funny. I was just making fun of her because that's my love language. I'll make fun of you. I'll bully you. I think it's fun. I think it's really fun. And she wrote 3 message, and it wasn't like, oh, 3 times thank you. It was literal like paragraph, and it was because TikTok, there's a limit of the comments, of the character in the comments, right? And she wrote down 3 comments to say thank you. And I just think it was a I think it was an important thing that someone was there for that person. I don't know. And with all due respect, there's time where that person was in my life, and wasn't doing well, and it didn't help out. But I helped out, and it felt really good. It felt really nice to know that you did something good today. It's a weird thing. It's a really weird thing, Anyway, it's a long enough video. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.